I realized there were some things that I forgot to discuss about infancy that are kind of controversial. Denmark does not practice infant circumcision, which I think actually can contribute to lower stress levels in pregnancy as well as postpartum. I know I personally found that to be true. Also, I don't see a lot of debate when it comes to immunizations. It's just kind of what everybody does here, but I have to say there are quite a lot less immunizations given here than in the US. Co-sleeping is recommended by the National Board of Health, and we're also given instructions on how to bed share properly. Before you start thinking about how wrong and dangerous that is, I'd really like you to consider what systemic factors contribute to co-sleeping being unsafe in the US. We're also given a quarterly child allowance depending on how many kids you have and depending on your income, just to make sure that you can get the proper necessities for your child. When the 11 or 12 months of your maternity leave is up, you have the option to send your child to daycare or Vuggestue, which is also subsidized, and the tuition is based on your income. I think when we calculated it, it would cost around $500 US to send our daughter to Vuggestue. Most of the Vuggestues here feed your children breakfast, lunch, and snacks, and that's included in the cost of tuition. Something else I love about the daycare and kindergarten system here is that they're really specialized in child development, and they partner with the healthcare system here if they notice any developmental differences in a child. They also regularly collaborate with psychologists to ensure that their childcare practices are appropriate and up to date. Personally, I'm able to work from home, so I don't send my kids to daycare, but I do send them to Børnehave, which is kindergarten, at around 3 years old. Of course, this is completely fine, and in our case, the Sundhedsplejerske, who I mentioned in the last video, is just gonna come for some extra appointments just to make sure that she's all up to date on her development. Let me know if you wanna hear how parenting is more chill and relaxed when it comes to the elementary school years.